Hi, hello, and welcome to Gaming Across the Universe! We're gonna watch some Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero's Tactical Espionage Operations gameplay. Yes, this is, I believe, the 6th installment in the Metal Gear Solid series, because there was Peace Walk before Metal Gear Solid 5. This is actually Metal Gear Solid 6, but Peace Walk was kind of like a prequel, a bit. It's like, it's kind of like Metal Gear Solid 5 is actually the next story. You know, following the events after Peace Walker, which is on the PSP. But I love Metal Gear Solid franchise. Hideo Kojima is the creator. And, you know what? How about we just jump right into some gameplay, right? And as I talk to you guys and what the game is about. So, Ground Zeroes is, you know, based on one map, one level. However, there are several other missions in it. So, this is the main mission, Ground Zeroes. We have this. I unlocked all the missions, but I'm going to show you one of my favorites, which is all of them. But how about we do this on normal? Actually, no, let's do this on hard, because I like a challenge. The difference between hard and normal is that hard, you only have the tranquilizer, right? On normal, you have several guns. But because I've done this level so many times, and I got the highest rank, which is an S rank, I unlocked all the weapons even on hard, and you'll see that in the beginning. But I have been playing this game a lot. I'm like 46 hours in. It's a lot to do. It forces you to do it perfectly. So, I'm going to show you something right now. These are all the weapons I have here. A silenced SMG, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and a rifle with a grenade launcher. But let me show you something here. Let me go to options and go to game settings. Now, in the game you have what you call reflex mode. And what reflex mode is if you're spotted, right, everything turns slow motion and you have enough time to aim at the enemy and shoot him until he alerts the guards. So let's turn this on, and I'll show you what I mean.
I've sent VIs of the targets to your iDroid. Take a good look.
Running. Slow motion, and I have enough time to aim. Just like that. Usually you want to hide the body so someone will see it. What I like to do sometimes is just throw him off the cliff. So reflex mode off is basically, you know, like nothing turns slow motion. You know, it's just off. And you get more points if reflex mode is off. However, reflex mode on does not dumb down the game. It is still a difficult game, you know. Because sometimes like an enemy will spot you from like across the map, and he's too far for you to like kind of aim, right? So it's difficult. So we're going to restart the mission, and we're on hard, and our mission is to eliminate 2 douchebags who have been killing people all around the country. Right now they are in Cuba. U.S. does not have you know jurisdiction, so we are going to eliminate the renegade threat.
The mission objective is to eliminate 2 U.S. Marines officials.
So let's do this.
The pair were in Laos together.
I'm gonna go with my tranquilizer here. Silent tranquilizer.
Sniper spotter team. In country, they were known as Glaz and Polyps.
Every time I aim at an enemy, it marks them, right? Forever. I can see them on my map.
Take a good look. Remember, boss, this is a sneak
Holding them up.
mission. If you're detected, the targets are bound to take extra precautions. It's crucial that you eliminate the
now I'm
targets
gonna
quickly
drag
and
him behind
quietly.
this rock
Do not
because the
let
guy
enemy
across
see
from
you.
me will see me. So, yeah. Now, the dialogue box, which is the LB button if you're using an Xbox controller, is sort of like, kind of like initiates the whole, you know, interrogation. As you can see, I have a knife. Oh.
Somebody get over here!
Hang on, I'm gonna turn around. I have a knife over his neck, and then I just use the right stick to kind of like point at a, you know, command.
Speak.
The map has been
And now he just told me where C4 is on the map, right? Now I have a choice to kill him. Do I kill him? You know, the Y button, with, you know, which is the skull, or do I press the right trigger repeatedly to kind of, bring him, unconscious, knock him out. Since I stubbed my toe earlier today, I'm not feeling too happy. So when I mark an enemy, they are marked forever. So if I look at my map, you can see they are marked, right? Even if they are like through a rock, like that, you see, I can see them, and that's sort of like replaces the the whole classic Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear Solid map, where you have the like that square box radar at the top or left side of the screen and shows you where the enemies are overhead. That kind of like replaces it, and you have what you call an iDroid, which iDroid. It's pretty cool. This game is taking place in the 1970s.
I sent VIs of the targets to your iDroid. Take a good look.
This game is taking place in the... Oh, this guy won't shut up. This game was taking place in the 1970s, and even though things are like futuristic, you have to remember this is a fictional universe. But also, if you know Metal Gear Solid in general, back in like Metal Gear Solid 4, which is like during like the present day, they already had like spaceships and like big like talking, like big moving robots. So it's like Metal Gear Solid's past is our future, and Metal Gear Solid's present is like way out into our future. So, remember that. But yeah, everything is holographic here. I find it really cool. So yeah. Oh wait. So let's look at our address. Let's go to menu and see our mission data.
Target A, Glaz, DI. He was stationed in that prison camp before being sent to Laos. The place is their old haunt.
And the second guy...
That's Target B, Politz, the Finger. Apparently he's still finding uses for his skills, even now that he's out of the war. Those nicknames had nothing to do with their skills. It's because the two were less than human. No heart. Just an eye to find their prey and a finger to pull the trigger.
The guy said that this is their field of movement, so they are around here. Target A is around here, maybe, and Target B is around here. I know where they are since I played this map so many times, but let me show you what I did, if I remember correctly, how I sort of like, attacked. Oh, you see that? Now you see that like kind of like that white graded waypoint. It means that someone from afar sees something that's peculiar. They're not sure what they saw, and if you remain up, they might, come here and check it out. But what I'm going to do is press the right bumper to go into first person mode with my gun and try to... And if I shoot him... Now, if I shoot him at the head, he will fall asleep automatically. This is a tranquilizer gun. I shot him close to the head, so, he went down. Now, when you kill people, you do lose points in the final score. I think it's like minus 200 every time you kill a person. But how I kind of cheat that is, yes, I knocked them down unconsciously, but I'm going to throw them off the cliff. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, I need to interrogate this guy. He doesn't know I put my gun down. I'm going to tell him to get down.
Get down.
Execution style.
Speak.
The map has been
Alright, just tell me where ammo is. I'm just going to kick him again. He's awake. He's not awake. He'll be awake when I do this, though. Okay. So let's get started. So, the guy is around here, right? So I'm going to put a waypoint here.
Marker placed.
By pressing the A. so I could just know where I'm going, and plus I could see it on my, you know, in the game. And I marked that guy just in case he sees me coming. I'm gonna crawl.
This job.
Whew. Awesome.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Now let me show you something. Even though this gun doesn't have a silencer, I can shoot them, but they will alert the guards. Not in like alert status, but someone will say, "Hey, we heard like a gunshot, unknown location. Let's just shoot this guy."
CP, this is Delta 3. Identify gunfire.
Yep.
Can't tell where it's coming from. Over.
I'm very brutal in this match. I don't know why. Hide the body. It would have been weird if he screamed. Thank God he didn't. Zombie soldier. And, yeah. So now they're gonna come to the gunshot location. I just wanted to show you what would happen if you shot a gun that didn't have a silencer, right? So I'm pressing the L, the R, the right bumper to see if any enemies are coming. They should be here. Sometimes they don't come, sometimes they do. It's all a matter of if anyone was close by. Because even though they say like unidentified location, it doesn't stop them from checking the whole area. But since I killed the first guy, let me see. Since I killed the guy that was around here, where I started, here, and then here, the soldiers who were around here are gone.
CP, this is Delta 3. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted.
Yep, no hostile spotted. Good.
This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
You can also switch to aerial photo instead of just like like a digital representation of the map. It is pretty cool. And I could even scroll over to like navigation and kind of like walk with my iDroid, as if like you do if you have like a smartphone and you're trying to see like where to go. It's compass mode, right? But I'm gonna switch over to map and compass mode off. So overhead, compass mode on here. Oh. Sometimes how I back out of the iDroid, I press the back button, but it goes to like the sub menu, which is pretty cool. Also, when you go to your iDroid, right, the game doesn't pause. You're actually doing this at real time. So if you're at like the middle of the road in your iDroid menu, an enemy could spot you if he sees you. The game only pauses if you press the back button. And this is like like I guess the official pause menu. This is iDroid menu. Pause. Main menu, iDroid menu. Okay. Oh, see. To get out of the iDroid menu, press the B button. Wait. No. Press the start button again. Right. Alright. I don't know any enemies that are here. Oh, there's one guy here. There he is. He's probably going in circles, so it's good.
Spit it out.
The more you interrogate, oh, he's gonna tell me where one of the targets are. Now you know what? Let's put him to sleep. Actually, no. He's actually at an Overwatch, and he can spot enemies easily, like me. So let's kill him so he won't wake up again. That guy. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the location. We're at our marker point that we placed with our map. So we're here. There's two guys there. Always good to know where everyone is. You'll have a better advantage if you do. Let's look at our map and see where one of our targets are. Oh.
Marker removed.
Gonna get rid of that marker point. That's one of our targets. Now I'm gonna try and tranquilize this dude, because he can cause a problem. I think that's one of our targets. Let me see the map. Yeah. Looks like him. Yep.
That's target B, Palitz.
The map has been updated.
Let me see if I can get a clear shot. No, what are you doing? God. I just got here. Damn it. Now, I know where he's going, but I'm going to pretend that I don't know. But since you already marked him, you know, like since he's here on our map, we see where he's going, we're just gonna try and cut him off. Now, I'm not going to trank this guy. I'm running out of tranquilizers. I only have 16 left. 2 times 8, 16. Know your math, people. I actually memorized my 2 times 2. I'm not good at math. So he's right where we were. Thank goodness we got rid of those bodies, though. Because it would have alerted the base. Well, you know, they would have, like, searched for me. And it would have gave up eventually, but... yeah. They didn't. I think that's ammo. Ah, cool. So, 18... 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26! 26 tranquilizers, which is great. Try. 3 to the body should knock him out. Just like that. Now I'm going to use my infinite magazines. If anyone knows Metal Gear, you have infinite magazines to kind of like, you know, throw, and if the enemy hears it, hang on. Up or sees me. Yep, you saw the exclamation point. Anyone who knows Metal Gear Solid or who has lived on this earth should know the infamous exclamation point when an enemy is when the enemy spots you or notice something strange. Ooh, damn, that guy is right there. Should have knocked him out. Should have knocked him out. He's 42 meters away, not that far. I could shoot him through, you know.
Boss, the mission objective is to eliminate the targets. Just knocking them out or putting them to sleep won't cut it.
Hands up.
Go.
How you eliminate them is up to you, boss.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Ooh, a shotgun, nice.
Spit it out.
Ooh, a phantom comes. Ooh, an Easter egg.
Spit it
I
out.
think. Since the next game was like Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, Ground Zeroes is sort of like kind of like a test trial for Phantom Pain. But I'm going to use his weapon to kill him. You know what? Let's do execution style.
Get down.
I don't know why I'm being so bloody today. I really hurt my toe.
One target down, one to go. His buddy's on his way to hell. Don't let him travel alone.
Throw them over the cliff. Oh.
All units, stay alert.
Let's do this. And okay, we're good. So let's see what's in here, shall we? Ooh, prisoners. POWs, prisoners of war. Know your terms, people. So we have an option of leaving them here or extracting them, you know, rescuing them. Since I'm in a nice mood today, these are just prisoners of war. They didn't actually be here. Let's rescue some of them, shall we? I got you, buddy. And if you're wondering how come they can't walk, well, let me show you with my binoculars. That's a bolt behind their ankles, and this is a real method of, you know, making prisoners not walk. It's kind of like it's kind of like crucifixion back in the old days. So that's why they can't walk. They're in pain. So you got to pick them up. I think they're solid. I respect them for having such a great and rich story. You know, it could be a dark game. It really can be.
Can you get me to a phone? What? When I hear my family's voices again.
So I'm going to bring them here,
Okay.
and when I get two of them,
What?
you know, I'm going to call in the chopper. Alright? Yes, you can call in the chopper, and you don't have to call in a chopper just to, you know, extract people. You can, like, you could, like, extract yourself, or you can call it for, like, a mini airstrike. And as the base is focused on the chopper, you can easily, like, you know, like, sneak in. That's one of many strategies that you can do. Alright, I took the rifle, okay. So the chopper takes some time to get here. So let's go to menu, go to helicopter.
Please select a landing zone.
Tell me to select the landing zone. I could choose here or here, but this is where it's like in the middle of the base where all the enemies are, and they have, you know, artillery. So I don't want to do that. So let's choose here, landing zone, danger low.
Landing zone confirmed.
Since everyone is either asleep, since I knocked them out, or
Roger that
dead,
chopper request. It's headed your way now.
you know, they won't see the chopper. So you can run. But one time, like, I ran on the cliff, around the cliff with a prisoner, and the prisoner ended up slipping off my back and falling down the cliff. you know, and falling down off the cliff, and he died. Also, when you rescue prisoners, you do get extra points when all of the points are added at the end of each, you know, level. Right. There's our chopper. It is here. And I gotta give it up for this port. It's not just a regular, you know, console port. It was enhanced for PC, and it just looks beautiful. Running on, for me, it's running on, you know, 60 frames a second. Really, really gorgeous. Here.
Target's inside. Is that it?
Here.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright, and if you go away, the chopper should get the message and just go away with you. I mean, just, you know, like, fly away. So let's kill the second target, shall we? From what we know, second target is around this area. We marked everyone here in the middle, I believe, which is really good, so we can know if they're coming. We didn't mark anyone in this general area. So let's be careful, shall we? So far we weren't alerted, which is good. Shows you how sneaky I am. Now, also, when someone is about to spot you, right? Like when someone, like, you know, like, spots you, you can shoot them. However, if you shoot them with your tranquilizer, you have to get a lucky shot and shoot them at the head. So what I like to do is that if the enemy, like, spots me, like, really quickly, I already have my, you know, rifle equipped, and I will shoot them. And even though it is not silenced, it will kill them. And they won't know where you are just yet. You just have to hide the body if you can. Like as soon as they say hostile and shoot you, that's when the whole base is alerted. Oop, let me see if I can tranquilize him here. Oh, awesome! New record, 44.708 meters. Nice. It's a security camera. Alright. Let's see if anyone's in that tower. Now, since I played this match so many times, the second guy is usually atop of the tower, but he's gone because we spent like 30 minutes, you know, doing other stuff. The more you know where the enemies are, the better chance you have at sneaking. We're gonna leave this guy asleep. Unconscious. And we're gonna sneak past the security camera.
Boss, the target has left his predicted field of movement. Search somewhere else.
The map has been updated.
He should go down. There we go. And I'm reloading my weapon by pressing the B button. And someone spotted someone go down.
Hey, you okay?
And my binoculars are, you know, pick up sound based on where you're looking at, so you can actually eavesdrop into conversations. He's gonna go up there, or try to. If he gets to him, the base won't be alerted, but he'll just, like, wake him up. There we go. Third shot should do it. Now both of them are asleep, and they do eventually wake up I think, depending
Boss, we
where...
figured out the target's movement pattern.
Oh.
I'm sending you the new model.
The map has been updated.
He's around here? He's very close. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Totally forgot about the camera. Whatever.
Damn it, the target is getting away. Snake, the target is about to leave the base. If he gets away, the mission's a
That's the
failure.
target right there.
Take him out.
Let's take a detour, shall we?
Mission info has been updated.
Yes, you can drive tanks. It's so awesome. You know what? So you can go loud and messy if you so choose. You know, in some matches, you know, in some levels. If you do get spotted, doesn't mean the game is over. All you gotta do is hide again. Now I could drive away, but let's make things more cinematic.
Please select a landing zone.
Let's call her our chopper.
Roger, dispatching chopper.
Let's just show you the artillery. Show the artillery. Oh yeah. Oh, the front of my tank is all bloody. As you can see, personnel now have extra armor. Reinforcements have extra armor.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
There it is. Ooh, nice screenshot. See, now I'm out of sight.
On station at LZ.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can switch between left and right by pressing on the right thumbstick. Later, suckers!
Mission complete. Great work, boss. I know our clients are going to be more than satisfied.
Okay, a B grade. That is not bad whatsoever. Let's take a look at the chart here. So time that took 30 minutes. Enemy combat alerts 1. You know, that damn camera caught me. You know, minus 600. Kills 20. That's a lot. I kill over 20 people. That's minus 4,000. That's insane. Prisoners rescued, you know, 2, and that equals 7,000. So I do get points for that. Helicopters lost 0. Yes, they can blow up your helicopter. If that's why I destroyed those, you know, artillery, just in case the helicopter was like giving me backup and it flew in mid-battle, because it will like support you. Retries, those are like checkpoints. Like, let's say like you get caught or probably like, you know, like die, and if you go to like last checkpoint, those are counted as retries, which I usually just go to like restart mission. No reflex, which is the no reflex mode, I turn it off. and I actually get extra points by having, you know, no reflex mode. Both targets recovered. Instead of killing the targets, you can actually, you know, recover them and, you know, like knock them out and put them, you know, in the chopper. But, you know, after all that, the score is 28,586. So we did pretty good. Yeah, we did. So, anywho, guys, thank you for watching Gaming Across the Universe. You know, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes Part 1. You know, I love stealth games. You might like stealth games. So let's play this game and let's try to get an S rank for every single one. As you can see, I'm already like 65% complete. I'm not done yet, but I am pretty close. You know, we are. I have to say though, I gotta give it up for Hideo Kojima's style and the whole team that he has worked with to create the Metal Gear Solid franchise, because it is one beautiful story, one that questions your morale about war, the effects it has, and, you know, just it's actually very political if you look at it closely. You know, it's a very enticing story that wants you to want more, and just to really like dive into these characters, especially, you know, Big Boss and Solid Snake. It's a very poetic story as well, especially if you played Metal Gear Solid 1. I remember it's one of my favorites. Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 3 are one of my favorites. Because of Metal Gear Solid 1, I remember like when I played it, I was actually tearing, because it's like there was a scene where I was fighting the Sniper Wolf, you know, female character, and her story about how she was forced into this line of work, and how her whole village died, which is so, oh man, it just felt so real, and he carried that through every single game, that feeling. But, you know, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, okay? Peace! Black screen. It's done.